Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew. I'm Marglefumph. This is the 2020 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
So this is one of my favorite Nancy Drew games.
If you're new to
game number
games
11,
or need
correct?
some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
Game 11, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. I really love this game. Nancy goes to England. It's just puzzles, 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 puzzles. And I pretty much love all the puzzles in this game. That's why I love the game so much. It's just a puzzle marathon.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so here we are on the moor. Blackmoor. Certainly very black here. It's very dark because it's late at night. And are all the castle walls painted black, actually? It really does look like the walls are painted black. Not a very cheery, sunshiny place, I would say.
Nancy. Who's there? Hello?
That's vaguely creepy.
Ah!
It's a monster!
There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there!
I mean, something was out there.
Come in. I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you're Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
So yeah, that is creepy and nasty. There's some sort of monster werewolf outside about to attack Nancy. So I'm live streaming this like I'm doing with all the other games in this marathon. So who should we see first? What should we do first? Which character do you people want to see first? This is Nancy's mom jeans. Why does she need so many mom jeans? Seriously, Nancy, you do not need that many jeans, right? It's like she went shopping and bought all the jeans at the store. Do they fit? I don't care. I'll buy them. I'll make them fit. I don't know.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
Yeah, that was kind of mean of Mrs. Drake to go, oh, especially you Americans. You Americans getting scared by monsters. Yeah, I don't think being American has anything to do with being scared of being eaten to death. Like, that is scary. Okay, votes for Jane, Linda, Jane, Nigel, Jane, and Lulu. Jane wins. So let's meet Jane.
Do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
We're in lessons right now.
Oh, we can't meet Jane. She's in lessons right now. I believe we have to meet Linda first, and then we can meet Jane.
Stay in Italy as long as you want, then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Hey, Linda, I heard you were just fighting with your husband, so you're in a good mood, right? Ready to talk to me?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
I'm sorry to bother someone in your condition.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry.
Uh-oh.
But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
So I'm a little worried right now because she is definitely sick. She described some terrible symptoms, and now she's basically self-quarantined. She is not going to leave this area for any reason whatsoever. I hope she doesn't have a terrible, deadly virus.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Poor Linda. Poor Linda. Well, she's not here, but we can look at some pictures of her, I guess. There's her, looking angry, and then there's not her. Huh. Well, let's meet Jane then. Now that Jane is finished with lessons... Honestly, Linda, just tell Nancy you're growing fur all over your body. It will be fine. Nancy won't judge you. And yeah, Linda is definitely being an evil stepmother there. That was not nice. She was not being nice
Hi,
to Jane
you
at
must
all.
be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Oh my, someone's thinking she might be pregnant. Oh, well, that would be a surprise, wouldn't it? Are you turning into a werewolf? No, actually, I'm pregnant. Oh, jeez, I was way wrong with my mystery solution.
Not right now. Maybe later. I'd like to ask some questions first.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Yeah, let's hear more about her sickness. Does she have the coronavirus?
When did she start getting sick?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady, all dressed in black, putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Not right now, but maybe later.
You can come in any time you want, even if I'm not here. I've got some really smashing things. I'm so happy you've come, Nancy. I hope you can make Mummy feel better.
So that woman on the wall who's not Linda, I think is this woman. This one.
Who's this?
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
Ooh la la. So, Jane's mother, I assume her parents are divorced. She looks nothing like her mother, by the way. Just not a thing like her mother. Doesn't really look much like her father either. Maybe she looks like some random member of the family we don't meet.
What is this book?
Don't know, really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather. Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
Total hottie. I love him. So this book has a bunch of clues for puzzles that we'll be solving later on in the game. Like this one. Ooh, that one's tough. And then this one. This is how all the things in the main hallway connect. I don't remember what this one is. And that's one of the final puzzles. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult indeed. So let's talk to Jane a little bit more.
Hi, Nancy.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
Ew.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room, did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes I wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
Okay, I'll try to remember Eleanor when I go to the Great Hall, because there are like a ton of people in the Great Hall.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
Yeah, Brady Armstrong might be a total hottie, Jane, but he is not a very nice person. I've met him in real life. He was really terrible.
I totally love that show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total hottie.
Oh, no! And what even is this show? It's on the Heartthrob channel for Petunia Highway. So it looks like Brady falls in love with this woman who has a kid. Okay, yeah, I guess. I'll have to say, this picture of Brady Armstrong does make him look like a total hottie. He looks hotter in that picture than he does in Nancy Drew, the final scene. That's what I'll say.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about it, all right?
So, you can get an Easter egg if you click on this 10 times. Let's do it. Woo! 10 times. Woohoo! Okay, so that's 2. 4. What does Jane think of Nancy doing this over and over and over again? I don't know. I bet Jane's like, you Americans are strange. I already lost count. Was that 8? Okay, 9. Oh, wait, that could have been 10. Yeah, we got the Easter egg, everybody. We got an Easter egg. Does Jane not hear that, or does she just not care?
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
People are saying Nancy was being very rude there about the guinea pig. You had a guinea pig? It died. When? When did it die? I want to know. That's not very sensitive, Nancy.
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Who was Jeanette?
It's Genet. I think he wrote plays, maybe. I don't know, I forget.
You need to study a little bit harder, Jane.
Tell me about Garrett.
He drowned on his 19th birthday.
Aww.
Who was Jillian?
She married the Duke of Ballingsford, but she stayed at Blackmoor to raise her son Thomas, who inherited the estate when his grandfather Charles died.
Tell me about Jeffrey.
I'd rather not. I'm kind of bored. Wouldn't you rather play a game?
Really?
Who was Marge?
I forget. I think she was... I don't know.
Somebody is just really terrible at studying and does not know who any of her relatives are.
Who was Helene?
Can we stop soon? Helene married the Duke of Bouville and died in 1760. End of story.
You were the one who told me to do this.
What about Cullen?
Oh, this is so cool. They say he was a spy for England, even though he lived in France. Isn't that so very? I'd like to be a spy.
That is so very.
Who was Theophile?
He lived most of his life on the island of Mauritius and discovered like 1 million plant species.
Mauritius. Rhymes with delicious.
Tell me about Martha.
She was completely daft. She'd wear really bizarre outfits, and she was one of the first women to ride on a steam train.
Okay.
It looks like George and his brother Henri died in the same year. What happened?
They were lost at sea. I guess they traveled a lot to Canada, especially to Oak Island.
Who was the William who died so young?
He was Edward's little brother. He named his son after him.
Well, that was nice.
Who was William?
He was an explorer, just like his father. He was kind of a whiner, so I heard.
Jeez. Ouch. Ouch. It looks like this person had 7 kids. Wow.
Tell me about Rose.
It's a real sad story. She and her granddaughter Rachel lived in France during the war and were killed.
Aww.
What did Sophia do?
She was a big collector of Impressionist artwork, but most of it was destroyed in a fire.
Who was Malachi?
He was a doctor of medicine and did a lot of research on icky skin diseases. Happily, I'm blessed with perfect skin.
Perfect skin.
Who was Alan?
He was my grandfather, but I didn't know him because he died when I was little. I guess he was nice.
So when was Jane born? So she was alive when Alan... So when did this game come out again? Was this 2003, 2004? Yeah, so let's say Jane is 10 to 12 years old? Let's go with that. That's what I'm guessing here. Here's homework. This is for a puzzle later on. We have to know runes. Whoa.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Catherine lived for 101 years? My goodness. So werewolves. This is all about
phone
werewolves.
number just might come in handy.
And we can call this werewolf expert. Now I want to ask about this Catherine who lived for 100 years. It wasn't here. No, not here. Okay, Catherine, where are you? Yes, indeed. I'm not seeing any Catherine. Ah, here we go.
Wow, Catherine sure lived for a long time.
She lived the longest of any Penvillain. I hope I live that long, but not if I'm all, like, creaky and cranky.
What do you know about Letitia?
Loves plants, hates noise. You can ask her about it. She's usually in the conservatory with her plants.
Okay, so it's being confirmed this game was made in 2003. Okay, 2003. No, 2004. Sorry, I can read numbers. I'm sorry. 2004.
I used that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like I would eat mealworms.
People are saying Jane is 11. Okay, so we've confirmed that information, and here's a puzzle.
That was written by Charles Penvillain way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
Interesting. And let's leave.
Oh, you startled me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Jane is very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past week.
Wow, I'm so embarrassed.
Wow, I feel so embarrassed. I didn't think I'd have a fan club all the way over here.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Nancy. Our paths will cross again, I'm sure.
Okay, so that's Ethel, the creepy tutor who appears out of nowhere. Yeah. Okay. Whoop, phone
There
call.
goes my cell phone. Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petroff. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Maybe she's just unhappy here.
I don't know why. I mean, she absolutely adores Hugh. She was thrilled when they got married and couldn't wait to start a new life with him and his daughter there in England. Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petroff.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
So sorry to get distracted by random things, but while that conversation was going on, I looked it up. This game came out October 25th, 2004. Now in the opening cutscene, Nancy says the only one staying here is Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. So if Jane is 12 years old, therefore she was born in 1992. If she's 12 years old in 2004, born in 1992. I think that's how math works. So, let's get back to that Easter egg, shall we? So we can use the Easter egg to get this silly little thingy. If you click the last button on the phone with the Easter egg.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I've come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Hello.
Woohoo! Okay, and we can also use the Easter egg to set time and get a nightmare, I believe. Weird nightmare. So, let's see if that works.
What is that?
Oh, Nancy wakes up in the middle of the night to creepy chanting.
Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
No, but seriously, you don't want to look around because it's just creepy chanting. Just creepy chanting. So, we'll set the alarm again. I'll try that Easter egg thing a little later on in the game. I'll try it later on. I'll just have to
What's
remember.
that?
Hello again.
He was Randolph's grandson and the first initiate. Odo did not have the proper qualities for Randolph's instruction.
Because he was stupid.
No, Jane. It's because Randolph believed that the proper qualities skip every generation. We talked about that, remember?
I guess.
Milo was a great soldier, just like his grandfather. And with his grandfather's help, he was victorious at Caen.
That was a battle fought in 1417, during the 100 Years' War.
That's right.
But I don't understand something. The 100 Years' War lasted longer than 100 years, right? So why do they call it that? Why don't they call it the 116-year war, huh?
Oh my, look at the time. We need to go over your geometry. Please open your book to page 46 and read silently.
Ethel doesn't have an answer for that question, so she's like, oh, we're going to be studying something else here, okay? Okay, that's what we're going to do. So, now that it's been a day, Nancy has survived her first night at Blackmoor Manor. That should impress Linda.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but Jane told me about the lady in black.
What lady in black? Jane never said anything to me about a lady in black. That kid is so weird. I just don't get her.
Well, maybe you could try to understand her.
Did you receive a note or something that's upset you?
I did receive something. But it's none of your concern. You can't help me, and that's that. I'm sorry.
Linda, you have to give me a chance. Everyone is so worried about you. If you just tell me what's happened, maybe I could help.
Linda?
Linda? I made a promise to your mother and I plan to keep it. I'm here for you when you need me.
So Linda's just angry and grumpy. Maybe she is pregnant, doesn't realize it yet. I don't know.
Hi, Linda.
Nancy? I can't believe you're still here. I thought for sure that... Maybe you can help me.
Haha, I told you. She's impressed because Nancy survived a full night at Blackmoor Manor.
What did the lady in black leave for you on your nightstand?
All I know is I've awakened something in this house. Something that refuses to rest.
Refuses to rest?
One day, after Hugh left for Rome, I inadvertently discovered a secret passageway. I started to explore it. And pretty soon, I found this really old-looking message etched into the wall. When I read it, I realized it was some kind of ancient curse. I tried to laugh it off, but it was kind of unnerving. So I went back to my room and found a note on my nightstand. And on it was written the exact same curse. That very night, I started to feel strange. The curse has been coming true ever since.
Did anyone see you go into the passageway?
No, no one. You see, I'd been warned not to go poking around. By Hugh, Mrs. Drake, Ethel. They all said the manor is old and dangerously decayed, so I made sure no one was watching. And even if someone did see me in the passageway, I went directly to my room afterwards. How could someone write down the exact same curse and get it into my room before I came back? No, something else did this. Something not human.
Where is the secret passageway?
I can't tell you that. I've already caused my own doom. I won't do the same to you.
Can you tell me what this curse said?
I burned it as soon as I read it. I don't know why I bothered telling you this. You can't do anything for me. I should have listened, but I didn't. And now what's done is done.
Oh, yeah, she's very grumpy.
How well do you get along with Jane?
I've been giving it the old college try, believe me. But she can just be so strange sometimes.
Maybe she's just trying too hard to get you to like her.
That could be part of it, but she'll just do the oddest things. Like one night just after Hugh left, she came into my room and insisted I read a book to her.
That doesn't sound very odd to me.
The book was on monsters, vampires and werewolves and witches. I mean, what kind of little girl reads books like that? She fits right into this house, that's for sure.
We read that book. It's not so bad.
I'll see you soon.
I hope so.
I hope so. Really? Do you really hope to see Nancy soon? Because whenever you see Nancy, you get mad and refuse to talk to her.
I can't leave Blackmoor yet.
Yeah, so let's see. We need to find the portrait of Eleanor. So which one is Eleanor? This one, maybe? I don't know. Like, none of these portraits are labeled. Any one of them could be Eleanor, I would say. Huh. Mysterious. Well, let's meet Mrs. Drake. She's downstairs. Woo-hoo, down the stairs.
Looks like John Penvillin may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
It would be nice if Linda just read a book to Jane. That would be nice.
Doesn't work.
The well is broken. Oh no.
This must be some kind of well. But where's the water? Anyone down there?
Hello? That was cute. Yeah, there's nobody there. Ooh, and death scene. Nancy can die.
A carnivorous plant. Cool.
Nancy will be eaten by this plant.
That's probably not a good idea. Ah!
Pretty intense. pretty intense.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
Ah, come on, it's fine. So Letitia Drake, she takes drowsiness. She takes benzoline for her allergies.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Don't worry, I'll try not to distract her.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
The picture book in Jane's room. Do you know much about its history?
My brother Alan found it somewhere in the house. He was quite fascinated by it, but he'd never let me look at it.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
What was your brother Alan like?
He was quite remarkable. He taught linguistics and computer science and won many prestigious awards. He loved games, especially pranks, and was forever tinkering with this and that. I do miss him sometimes, but now he's gone. He died a month after my husband passed away, and ever since I've been here all alone. Until Hugh came back from the United States, that is.
Poor Mrs. Drake, trapped here in creepy Blackmoor Manor for years.
This conservatory is very beautiful, but why isn't there any water in the well?
I'm not quite sure. We never really used it, but it was always full of water. That is until my brother died, and then it just dried up. Most of these plants were brought over by my grandfather. He was quite the adventurer. I remember when he brought back Lulu from the Amazon. At first, Mother wouldn't allow us to play with it because it had picked up too many unsuitable words from sailors. But it gradually learned proper manners.
Lulu? Who's Lulu?
Who is Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over 80 years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
This place must have quite a history. Where can I learn more?
Go see Nigel in the library. He's going to write a book about our family history.
Goodbye.
Run along.
All right, so that's Mrs. Drake.
Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
I think Mrs. Drake would try to fix that well in the conservatory. Look at all these plants here. They must need watering. It'd be a huge pain not to have, a well which is working. Let's see. This thing should be working fine. Yep, it is. Okay, we'll be playing that challenge later on. More people. Hey, I think there's Alan with Lulu the parrot. I could be wrong. No, wait, maybe that's Alan. I don't know. These portraits need names. They need labels. Hi. Okay, so Nigel, everyone, it's Nigel.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
Agency? What are you talking about?
No, I'm Nancy Drew, a friend of Linda's.
How do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee. I'm researching the Penvillen family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillans. Until now.
Sounds intriguing.
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
Oh my.
Is that what you're going to write about?
I'm quite curious about their progenitor, Randolph the Red. He was a brilliant soldier in the 15th century. As a reward for his exemplary military service, he was given the land that surrounds this castle as well as the castle itself. Some say the source of his military strength was a strange stone. Of course, that's all legend, but it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Well, all I know is that he was very good at predicting the weather. He knew when it was going to rain. Randolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So, treasure?
You said something before about a treasure?
For centuries, the Penvillans have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret. There are several skeletons rattling about in the Penvillan closet. Take, for example, Eleanor Penvillan, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumoured that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
But she wasn't actually a witch?
Who knows? Lady Penvillan was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies, and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Now that would be a scary scene, right? Just hands floating around, moving everywhere. Oh my gosh, that would scare me.
When I arrived here, I saw some kind of creature with red eyes outside.
Perhaps it was the Blackmoor beast.
What's that?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillan, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillan secret.
Have you seen any runes anywhere in the manor?
You mean like Norse runes? No, I haven't. I don't really know much about them anyway. Dead languages aren't really my bag, you know.
I'm sorry, dead languages aren't my bag, baby.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvillans who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
I see.
You mentioned some kind of scandal with the Penvillan family?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
Okay, so that's it with Nigel. He has finished gossiping about everything he can think of.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Valet!
Ha-ha! And here's a puzzle.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Ow! Okay, password. Bologna sandwich. I don't know what his password is.
A tes souhait.
Merci.
Oh my. And here's the,
I doubt you'll
here's
find
the manor.
much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Penvillan was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
So old books, huh? Very fascinating.
Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century. Odo Penvillan collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting. Interesting. I'm researching Philippe Penvillan, and it appears that many scholars believe he was a pirate. That would explain his source of wealth.
Interesting indeed, yes. Yeah, let's just check out all these books. Can I check out these ones? No. And there's a second floor. I wish we could check out the second floor.
Gesundheit.
Danke.
That would be cool. I want to go to the second floor, read more books. I love books. books are great.
Those are mainly Penelope Penvalin's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden name after her marriage.
As I understand, most of the Penvalins kept the name Penvalin after getting married. That's because the Penvalins are awesome. What is this? That picture is like Dracula reading a book. That is frightening. I don't know about that. That's some frightening times. Okay. Let's...
Filio, filium, filio.
Filius, filii, filio, filium, filio.
They're declining some Latin. So they're working on languages there. So let's go to when Jane is finished with lessons. So 4, 5. Ah, what? No, I didn't close that. 4. Let's go with 4. Nigel is very sick right now. He just keeps sneezing all the time. Good, and I believe we can talk to Jane about a number of things. That portrait wasn't Dracula, it was actually your ex-boyfriend? Oh, I see.
Hi, Nancy.
Dracula Penvalin. That would be great. Let me see. Lots of things I can talk to her about.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have already found it? When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Penvalin name and heritage that should be treasured. Blech.
Yeah.
Do you know of any secret passageways in the manor?
I found one, but all it did was lead to this funny picture.
Do you think you could show me where the passageway is?
Wouldn't you rather play a game with me? I'm so bored.
I'll play a game with you after you show me the passageway.
No, we'll play a game, and if you win, I'll tell you where it is.
Ouch!
I got this at this really neat museum in the States. It's supposed to be an original Maya game, but don't worry. You don't have to, kill people or take their hearts out or anything. It's really easy to play. You roll a corn and move your warrior the number of dots on the corn. If no dots, then you get to move 5 spaces. You get 2 turns, but you can pass on your second turn. You just keep on going down this track, and you can capture my person if you land on him. Whoever gets all the warriors wins. I'll be blue. Here we go.
So, we need to win this game.
You can go.
It's basically the same as it was in Nancy Drew, Secret of Scarlet Hand.
I pass.
Okay, so I pass, because I'm really far away from Jane. I'm trying to get her closer to me.
You can go.
So she's within... If she's 2 or 3 away, that's good. That's good.
You can go.
Ah!
Pass.
That's generally what I aim for, 2 or 3.
I pass.
Pass.
Oh, man. Okay, so here now I'm 3 away. I'll go for another 3. Yes!
Rats.
Woo!
I pass.
Because 2 and 3 are the most common ones you get, unless I'm totally mistaken and don't know how numbers
I pass.
work. Oh, okay, she missed me. Oh, good.
Your turn.
I pass.
Oh, no way!
Sorry.
Oh, come on. Not fair.
I pass.
You can go.
I pass.
Pass.
Yeah, I guess this
pass.
does count as her interactive reusing an old minigame from one
Your
of her previous games. It's different this time around because you don't get to control what Jane does.
Oh, no.
So in Secret of the Scarlet Hand, you got to control both
pass.
orange and blue. This time you're only controlling orange,
Pass.
so that's slightly different.
Your turn.
Oh, she's gonna beat me. Yes, no! Oh! Oh, dear.
I pass.
Pass.
I don't mind if they reuse
I pass.
a puzzle from a previous game if it's an interesting puzzle.
You can go.
But if it's something like the fishing puzzle which
pass.
they reused, in,
Pass.
let's see, I think it's game number 12 and then game number 15, and I don't really like that puzzle in either
You
game.
can go.
Then I'm like, no,
Another warrior bites the dust.
I can't tell who's winning. I think
You can
Jane's
go.
winning.
Your turn.
I pass.
This puzzle can be really infuriating, because I think it's all just
Pass.
random luck, right?
You can go.
Sorry.
Darn.
Oh,
Too bad. You lose. Do you want to play again?
No.
Maybe some other time. I'll see you later.
Toodles.
She's not going to tell me where the passage is now.
Hi, Nancy.
I actually do have to beat her. Darn.
Let's play that bull game.
Cool. I'll be blue. Here we go.
I pass.
You can go.
Let's see if I can do this. Oh, really?
Your turn.
Pass.
I pass.
Your
Okay,
turn.
I need a 1. Give me a 1. Yeah!
Rats.
Woo! Woo!
Your turn.
I'm winning.
Pass.
Ugh.
I pass.
Uh-oh.
You
Getting
can
pretty
go.
close to each other. I need another 1.
Your turn.
Pass.
Ah.
I pass.
She's using my strategy of letting the other character get close to
Sorry.
you. Oh, dear. Okay.
You can
Well,
go.
maybe I can just do the strategy of rolling every single time.
Another warrior bites the dust.
Oh.
You can go.
You can go. Oh, no.
Yay, we're tied. Okay, that's good.
I pass.
Pass.
There's no
I
real
pass.
strategy when you've got a game like this, where it's just, oh, hope to get lucky.
Your turn.
I pass.
Pass.
I pass.
It does take several minutes if you fail this challenge, doesn't
You can
it?
go.
It's not a bad game, it's just kind of long.
You
that's
can
all.
go.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna win this time. Come on, 3.
Your turn.
Pass.
I pass.
You can go.
Your turn.
Okay, give me a 2. Give me a 2.
Rats.
Yeah! I'm winning now.
I pass.
You can go.
Okay, this should be good. 1, give me a 2.
Your
Ah!
turn.
Pass.
I'm gonna roll and then stop.
I pass.
You can go.
Okay, 2. Okay, 1.
Oh,
Yes!
no. You lucked out that time. Okay. I found the secret passageway in the East Hall. That's the hall with the coat of arms on the door. But it's not a very exciting secret passageway. You're going to be totally bored. Wouldn't you rather play a game with me instead?
No. Oh my gosh, I just played games with you for like 10 minutes. Come on.
Have you ever heard anything strange at night that sounds like chanting?
No.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. My friend Hugo bought this for me. It's like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
Have any ghosts?
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig.
Ah.
Any bats?
Afraid not. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Woo!
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Fantastic.
Do you have any tombstones?
Dig. Do you have any coffins?
Go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
Yes.
Do you have any ghosts?
Nada. Any haunted houses?
Afraid not. Do you have any bones?
Dig. Any haunted houses?
Go dig. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
Okay, which one should I ask? Let's ask Tombstone again.
Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
Yes, yes. Oh, I am about to finish this game. I have a feeling I'm just gonna clean up. Witches?
Do you have any witches?
Nada. Any haunted houses?
Go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Yes.
Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
I got a match. Woo! Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
Oh, you just
All
took
yours.
it from me. No.
Any haunted houses?
Afraid not. Do you have any bones?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any tombstones?
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
All yours.
Any bats?
Afraid not.
Okay, so let's see. One of these three. Let's go with the ghosts again.
Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Do you
Got
have
a
any
coffin.
coffins?
Oh, come on.
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Any haunted houses?
You're going to have to go dig.
Darn.
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Yes.
Do you have any tombstones?
Go dig. Would you happen to have any ghosts?
All yours.
She
You
stole
got a
my
match.
ghosts.
Good for you.
Not fair.
Any bats?
Go dig. Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any
I'm winning.
tombstones?
Dig.
That's a match.
Oh, and
Any
I got
bats?
a bat.
I win.
I win.
You won. Good job.
Woo!
Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
Which one is his?
I should get going.
Come back soon.
Okay, well, the password's on the coat of arms, plain as day. It's actually this one, Pergamentum exit. So let's just type that in. Pergamentum.
Welcome, my adventurous friend. Don't tell my sister, but there are ghosts in Blackmoor Manor. 13 of them to be exact. The problem is they're very shy, so they only come out when it's very late at night, usually just after midnight, and even then they only show up in quiet places, like the Great Hall, and the hallways and the conservatory. What's worse, they'll only come out for a very short period of time. But if you can find and touch all 13 ghosts in the time you're allotted, come back here and I'll give you a prize, one which I guarantee you'll enjoy. So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt? Oh dear, my watch tells me that the ghosts are not likely to show up right now. Come back between midnight and 4 a.m. Farewell till then.
Okay, so the ghost hunt will be at midnight and 4 a.m. So now let's check out that hidden passageway over here.
Oh, it's just a parrot.
Scared ya?
No, you didn't.
Did you? Did you?
It's Lulu.
Polly want a cracker?
Not Polly. Lolo. 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 Lolo.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo. 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 Lolo.
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
The time has come for closing books.
I need the key.
So, the secret passageway is in that room, and that room is totally locked. Jane, do you have a key?
Hi, Nancy.
The East Hall is locked. Do you know how I can get in it?
My great aunt took the key. She probably thought I'd break something in there. But I found another one. Here, you can keep it if you want.
Oh, good. She gives it to me without making me play a game. Wow, that's so unlike her. That is very much unlike her.
Have you played that game on the computer in the library about the 13 ghosts?
Why do you want to play some dumb old computer game when you can play a game with me? No, I've never played it.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
That's a shame. It sounds like it would be a cool game. So the hidden passageway, we need to
I need the key.
we need to remember this thing on the door. So up,
Who's a pretty bird in the
down,
mirror?
right, left, right, all those various directions.
The hands move.
So was it left, right, and down, something like this? Okay, give me one moment here. My notes should tell me how to solve this puzzle. It's right, up, down, down, left and right. And that gives you the amazing burping dragon.
If I want to look around in there, I'm going to need a flashlight.
No, it's too dark. I can't see anything in there. It's very sad.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Maybe Mrs. Drake has a flashlight. We'll just ask all the characters. Maybe one of them has a flashlight for this secret passage.
Yes?
Do you have a flashlight I could borrow?
A what? A flashlight? I'm sorry, but we do not possess every new gadget simply because our American cousins do.
Jeez, no need to be so mad.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Okay, maybe...
Are you the pretty spider plant?
She's talking to her plants again. Maybe my friend Nigel will help me out here. Nigel, do you have a flashlight?
Hello, Nancy.
No.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Valet.
Flashlight? What even is that? Poor Mrs. Drake, not knowing what flashlights are. Well, do you have a lantern, then?
Linda? I'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Huh, Linda has nothing to say. Okay, fine. Maybe the parrot? No. So it's over here.
So, did you find what you were looking for in that secret passageway?
Let's just say you live in a very interesting house.
I don't want to hear. It's so scary to think people can be looking about behind these walls. But you shouldn't tell anyone about them either. If you do, they'll probably close them off and say they're too dangerous.
Do you have a flashlight?
A flashlight? Oh, Nancy, flashlight is an American term. In the UK, we call it a torch. I don't have one, but I do have a whole bunch of glow sticks. If you want one, you have to play a game with me. That's the rule. This is a game I bought in Arizona. You have to make as many matches as possible. On your mark, get set, go!
Okay, let's see if we can do this. So you want to make matches. I see 0 matches here. I see 1 here. Actually, I found 1. So that's 3 in a row. Hooray! And then this guy who's just grabbing his head. Yeah, that's a match. Let's shuffle the pieces around. I see this is a match. I can get the sharks to match. Yes. Oh, whoops. I meant that. I can get these geckos to match. And it's basically, yeah, this is basically the puzzle. You just try to make as many matches as possible. I'm trying to beat that high score. Let's shuffle. I don't think you lose points by shuffling. I think you just lose time when you shuffle. Let's see. I think I've got 5 of these bird things, like this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so, 3 of these. Yeah. Shuffle again. 3 of these. So close. 1! Woo!
You're so very good. Here's your glow stick. If this one goes out, I'll let you play for another one.
Okay.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
So now we get to solve this puzzle again.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
So it was right, left. No, it was right, down, down, left, up, left, and then right. Thank you, dragon. Nancy goes down here, this creepy area. She doesn't find a curse, but she does find a puzzle.
That doesn't look like a curse. Barber, and a picture of a parrot. I wonder if Lulu has something to do with this.
Okay, let's go back to Lulu.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl. Felicity! The door! The door!
Lulu just shouts random things whenever you walk by. It's funny.
Hello? Ah!
Does the word barber mean anything to you?
What's the magic word?
Please?
Ding! Sorry, that is incorrect. Lulu, what magic word? Magic word, magic word, magic word. A deal's a deal.
The word annoying comes to mind.
Ding! Sorry, that is incorrect. Ah! Magic word, magic word, magic word. A deal's a deal.
Okay. I guess I'll go try to figure out what the magic word is.
Cheerio.
So what is Lulu's magic word? Does Jane know? Mrs. Drake knows. I don't think Jane does.
Hi, Nancy.
Do you know what the magic word is for Lulu?
Magic word? No. I think you're spending a bit too much time with that parrot.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
I'm not spending too much time with that parrot. Maybe you're not spending enough time with that parrot. Did you think about that? Maybe you should be cooler to Lulu. Lulu's a very nice parrot.
Hello, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
We can't talk to Nigel about Lulu. Magic word, a deal's a deal. Magic word. I am a parrot.
Yes?
Would you have a torch that I could borrow?
No, I'm afraid not. Jane ruined all of ours with some sort of experiment she cooked up. But I believe she may have some of those glow sticks for illumination.
Do you know anything about Lulu's magic word?
Magic word? Oh, yes. You see, my brother and grandfather would play a word game with Lulu. I never understood how it was played, but they'd play for hours. Lulu would sometimes grow sullen and refuse to play the game anymore unless they told her that... Oh, what was it that they'd have to tell her? It's perched on the tip of my tongue. They had to tell Lulu that she was a very, very clever and beautiful bird.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Day indeed, madam.
What a fish fertilizer. That's what you need.
I think Mrs. Drake just plays with her plants all day long in order to avoid the creepiness of this manor with its evil secret passageways.
Top of the morning to you, matey.
I know the magic word.
Magic word, magic word. What's the magic word?
Lulu is a very, very clever and beautiful bird.
Clever and beautiful. How true, clever and beautiful.
Easy, Lulu. You're hurting my ears.
So, what's your word?
Barber.
Please.
Bye, bird.
Bye-bye.
Definitely more like a magic phrase than a magic word. Yes, that is correct. So it's left, down, left, and right. Oh no! Well, someday I'll have this memorized. This one's right. Thank you, burping dragon. Okay, so barber, The word for barber is leech. Leech. That's how you spell the word leech. And now the word is picture. So we go back to her and ask what picture is.
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror? Uh-oh, not good. Stay away, stay away.
What's not good?
Behind you! Don't look, don't look!
What's behind me?
Don't look, don't look!
Okay, I won't.
Nothing there, fooled ya.
Does the word picture mean anything to you? You very, very clever and beautiful bird, you?
Cake first, Lulu hungry. Cake first, cake first.
A cake, huh? All right, I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, cake making challenge, everyone. We're gonna make a cake for Lulu.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is...
So I'll show what happens when you get this wrong.
I'm going to bake another cake for Lulu, if that's okay.
Help yourself.
Let's see, mealworms. Yeah, we'll make a mealworm cake. Sure, why not? Blueberries, lettuce, chocolate, avocado, salsa, heavenly salami, unsalted mixed nuts, mixed beans, and Polly crackers. Squawkingly good. Mix it in the Krollmeister thing. Push the button. Ew, that's really nasty looking. Okay, so what happens when we give Lulu the nasty cake?
Time has come. Hello!
Lulu want a yummy cake?
Cake! Lulu want cake! I don't feel so good. A horse! A horse! My kingdom for a horse!
Aw, I'm telling.
What's going on?
It's Lulu. I'm afraid I bet it's something I shouldn't have.
Well, Hugh Penvillen just called to say that his little girl just called him. She's upset, which means he's upset, which means you've been uninvited to Blackmoor Manor.
You mean...
Call a cab, dear. You're fired.
Why does Jane even have ingredients that would kill Lulu? That is not a very good idea, Jane. So let's make a nice cake.
I'm going to bake another cake for Lulu, if that's okay.
Help yourself.
I better get rid of the cake I have before I try baking another one.
Okay, so let's just do mealworms. How's that? Just a mealworm cake. I'm sure Lulu will love that. Interesting, so that's what it looks like when you put a bunch of mealworms together. Good to know.
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror? Hello!
Lulu want a yummy cake?
Cake! Lulu want cake! Delicious!
All right then. What does the word picture mean to you?
Picture? Book! Picture book!
Bye, bird.
Lulu! Pay no attention to the bird behind
Picture
the curtain.
book. Right, down, left, right. Let's see if I can do this. Left, right, down. Woo! Okay, so picture, the next word is book. Yay, and then baby. Okay, what word is baby, Lulu? You can try playing this game yourself and guessing what the word is. Or you can go back to Lulu and ask her.
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror? Felicity! The door! Hello!
Oh, very, very clever and beautiful bird. What's up with the word baby?
Cake first! Lulu hungry! Cake first!
Yeah, I know the drill.
Pay no attention attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Lulu is just hungry for cake today. Very, very hungry for cake.
Mealworms. Ugh. I'm going to bake another cake for Lulu, if that's okay.
Help yourself.
Lulu just insists on having cake. Okay, I'll just cook more mealworms. Put them here. Put them there. Do, 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 do. Yep, the word for baby is in fact bonnet. Baby bonnet.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl. Hello!
Lulu want a yummy cake?
Cake! Lulu want cake! Delicious!
Okay, Lulu, tell me, what's up with the word baby?
Bonnet! Baby bonnet! Yeah, baby bonnet.
Bye, bird.
Lulu! Time has
I'm gonna do all the answers for this one, just because Lulu says funny things. I like it. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby bonnet. Ooh, yeah. Woo! Okay, so that's it for the creepy burping dragon. So baby bonnet. And then hour. Okay. Hopefully Lulu won't make us do another cake. Oh!
You gave me such a fright. What were you doing in there?
What are you... Whoa! You came out of nowhere, scaring me.
I was looking at the artifacts. They're quite intriguing.
Oh, I see. Well, I didn't realize you were so interested in the treasures of Blackmoor.
It's a fascinating house.
Do you think there is treasure hidden somewhere in the manor?
No, not at all. At least, not the treasure you're probably thinking of. The Penvillans have lived here for centuries. The house resonates with their presence. Any hidden treasure in Blackmoor would be found in the family's history, in the Penvillans' passions and deeds.
Okay, that's really creepy here. So let's talk to her about everything. What do you know about the Mutus Liber?
Have you seen the book in Jane's room called the Mutus Liber?
Yes, the silent book. It's quite fascinating and very old. Jane's grandfather left it with me to give to her.
Do you know where it came from?
No, I don't. But he regarded it as an heirloom and insisted that it belonged to Jane, and to Jane only.
Interesting.
What you're teaching Jane looks pretty rigorous, but interesting.
I believe young people need to have a well-rounded education and learn what every other Penvillan should know.
Do you know much about the Penvillan family history?
Only that they were a very well-respected and talented family. Many of my ancestors were tutors of some of the Penvillans, and I feel very honored to continue that tradition.
Indeed.
Have you ever heard the legend about the Beast of Blackmoor?
Of course. Everyone who grows up in these parts knows it. But it's just a myth, one that unfortunately proved to be quite damaging to the Penvillans.
Damaging to the Penvillans?
Well, yes. Eleanor Penvillan was executed because the villagers believed that she had created the beast. Things cannot get much more damaging than that.
I suppose you're correct, Ethel.
Well, I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Okay, so, that's Ethel.
Hello!
You're such a very, very clever and beautiful bird. I'll bet the word hour means something to you.
Cake first! Lulu hungry! Cake first! Cake first!
Yeah, I know the drill.
I'm having no luck with the
attention.
cake. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting cakes all over the place. First attack by Ethel, then more cake.
I'm going to bake another cake for Lulu, if that's okay.
Help yourself.
Well, it's nice we got to have a little bit of a conversation with Ethel, though. I mean, we don't really talk to her all that much in this game. It's nice to see her, albeit briefly. Here's your cake, Lulu.
Who's a pretty bird? Hello!
Lulu want a yummy cake?
Cake! Lulu want cake! Delicious!
Good. So tell me what the word hour means to you.
Glass! Our glass!
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird. Right. No, right. Down, down, left, and right. Woo! Thank you, burping dragon. So it's hourglass. Woo! Oh no, we're not done with this yet? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Ant. The next word is ant. What's the word ant mean to you? Uncle!
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain. Hello!
If I said ant to the very, very clever and beautiful bird, it would say...
Hill! Lulu would say ant hill!
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
Thank you, Lulu.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
It's kind of a pain having to solve that puzzle every single time. My goodness. Okay, Ant Hill. Got it. Done. Solve the puzzle, everybody. The door has finally unlocked. Now we can go here for another puzzle.
It looks like the rest of this grid is on the other side of the wall.
Unless I'm mistaken, you want all the triangles to be pointing upwards. Good. Because that's what it shows on the door. So, that's how we know we want all the triangles to be pointing upwards. And we're done. We're done with the secret passageway area. Now we can confront Linda, because there's no curse here. I saw no curse anywhere, Linda. Is that Linda crying? Could have sworn I heard someone crying. Linda, you okay?
Linda, I found the secret passageway. Jane told me where it is. But I didn't see any curse in there.
How could you have missed it? It was right there, just waiting to be found. Wanting to be found. I can't believe how foolish I was. That stupid gargoyle. I hated how its evil eyes would stare at me whenever I walked to my room. So I moved it around, changed its position, kept fiddling with it. But when that secret door suddenly opened, I couldn't resist going in there.
Which gargoyle is this?
What do you mean, which gargoyle? I thought you said you found the secret passageway.
So there's more than one. Linda, I think someone's trying to scare you off. I think they thought you were getting too close to something that's hidden in this house.
You're right. I did get too close to something. That witch that was burned at the stake. She's cursed me, and she's probably cursed you too.
I'll see you soon.
I hope so.
Creepy. Okay, so there's another passageway with the gargoyle. And people are saying I need to feed
I'll bet that's the
Nancy.
gargoyle Linda was talking about. And it looks just like the one in that painting I saw.
I'll feed Nancy after playing with the gargoyle, okay?
There's gotta be an easier way to figure this out.
Nancy refuses to solve the puzzle by accident. You know, Linda managed to solve the puzzle by accident. I don't see why Nancy can't do the same thing. Anyway, let's call.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? You must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bex and Posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked.
What?
Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Okay. I think I'll go with some loop-de-loop.
I'll have some loop-de-loop.
Okay, one loop-de-loop. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
Indeed.
Okay.
All right, then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
I have no idea what that man says at any time. Very colorful accents. So what we want to do is go meet Nigel over here. My friend Nigel, he knows all about the pendulins, so he can help us.
Hello, Nancy.
What do you think of Ethel Bosny?
I think she's an odd lot, that one. She has no formal background in pedagogy or scholarship. I would be a much better influence on Jane were I her tutor, but Mrs. Drake insists on employing Ethel.
Who is the man in the Great Hall with the gargoyle?
That's Corbin Penvelin, born in 1670 and died in 1741, I believe. He was Eleanor's grandson and spent his life in France. It was rumored that he secretly returned to Blackmoor to continue his grandmother's experiments in the mystical arts.
Where can I find his coat of arms?
I didn't realize you were so interested in Penvelin history. I'd be happy to show you his coat of arms, but I'm in dire need of a typist. Perhaps, if you can help me out, I can find that which you seek.
It's a deal. What do you want me to do?
Perhaps first we should see how fast you type. This program will rate your speed. Just type the characters that appear on the screen. If you're good enough, I'll let you type up my memoirs, and then I'll let you see the coat of arms.
Okay, 8, NV1, 4, YZQ, question mark, KOTDAV, NWETTBKJK. Why, this does not help practice your typing at all. This just helps your ability to see random numbers. GRGIATZVWHBUP. I'm just, I think just doing the capital letters helps a lot, and then the numbers. Oh, so you notice some of them are just appearing and disappearing off of the screen before I can type them. That's mean. Woo! I think I did it. Is that good,
Excellent
Nigel?
score. Now, here's what I'd like you to type up. These are my memoirs. I think you'll find them quite interesting.
These are the most boring memoirs I've ever read in my life. Phew, done. Finally. I feel like I've been typing forever. Nigel! Nigel!
So we can read Nigel's notes. They're not very interesting. Check all these things. Philippe's daughter Penelope, blah blah blah, to Nigel. Nigel, are you going to be writing something amazing? I hope so. Nancy, thanks for your work. Here's a sketch of the crest. Right, left, left, right. Okay. It does feel like I've been writing forever.
No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without
What
toil,
are they
no
doing?
fire without oil.
Oh yeah, my actions ensure that my name will endure to the end. Penvelin.
That was a little creepy.
I did it perfect that time, didn't I? Well, almost perfect.
You did very well. But remember, this must remain a secret. Do not discuss it with anyone.
Yes, Ethel.
And don't forget, you have a maths exam tomorrow.
Yes, Ethel.
And be sure to brush your teeth.
Yes, Ethel. Good night.
Ethel, so bossy, bossy, bossy. So it's actually like 3 at night. Let's do this puzzle.
So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt? Remember, you mustn't waste any time. Our little chums won't stay visible for long. So, on your mark, get set, go!
Go! Let's go. Okay, run. Okay, so I need to grab all these ghosts that are hidden all over Blackmoor. There's one.
Got one.
There's like one pretty much everywhere. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Ah, here it is.
Smells like oil.
Great, Nancy. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. There's one.
3 down, 10 to go.
Whew. That's a lot. Okay. Is there one by the gargoyle? No. So let's see. There's another one. And then one here. I think there are like 2 here in the observatory. Run, 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 run. Oh, and while Mrs. Drake is gone, you might notice you can take this.
Maybe I should try feeding it something.
Except she has a very, very protective plant, so we can't actually steal it right now. I'll try to remember to feed the plant later. Okay, did I get everything? Hopefully so. I think there are like 3 in here. There's one. There's another one. And one there. Yes. I've already lost count, so I think that's all these ones downstairs. Now let's go upstairs. No, I didn't mean to take a look at those. Okay, upstairs.
10 down, 3 to go.
3 more. Okay, 3 more. Okay, 1. One's gonna be by Nancy's room. And then the final one's gonna be up here on the singing stairs.
There, ghost number 13.
And that's a puzzle. What you need to do is pull these levers in order to make the sound effects. So it's B-A-D, C-A-D, E-E. Bad caddy. Woo! So that gives me the key. The key to Jane's room, but I can't actually open it yet.
I need the key.
Oh, hold on a second. I use the key.
The key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
Yes, I need something greasy.
She's probably sleeping.
Jane is sleeping. Let's get our food. What's
That
our
must
dog's
be the
eye?
food I ordered.
No, loop-de-loop.
Ah, loop-de-loop, otherwise known as soup.
And Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder.
This smells delicious.
Is plain old bread and butter.
And Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder are just plain old bread and butter.
Delicious.
That hit the spot.
So I believe we learn more about Cockney rhyming slang through Nancy's computer. Not here yet. Not here yet. Okay, well in that case we'll worry about it later. I think we might need to talk to Mrs. Drake about it first. Okay, so the butter goes in here.
This'll loosen things up in there.
Oh, that loosens things up. And now I put in the key. So now we can go over here for a sliding puzzle. What you need to do is slide everything in order according to the thing inside Jane's room. So first we're going to have the moon in the bottom left-hand corner. So let's see, how am I going to get the moon in the bottom left-hand corner? Let's see. Angel like this. Move these things, I guess, all out of the way. Just move them all out of the way so I can get the moon in the bottom left-hand corner. Above the moon is Atlas, that very strong guy who's holding the world. And it's based on the words on that poem in Jane's room. So I think this one's Charity, Joker, I guess. And then next is going to be this one. Let's work on the things in the bottom right-hand corner, shall we? So it's going to be the sun in the bottom right-hand corner. Let's get the sun somewhere nearby. So it's the sun, and above the sun is going to be the jester. Yeah, it's called a jester, not a joker. Okay, next we're going to have, so we got this Charity, then we need to get the knight. Ooh, that's going to be a toughie. Let me see, how do I do this? It's going to be something like this. I'll move the knight into the bottom right-hand corner. Why not? Move the knight in the bottom right-hand corner, and then just sort of shuffle all these around until knight follows that. So that and knight. Next we need Charity, so these would be the hands. So those are all in place. After that is the angel. So let's see, how can I get the angel into place? Like this, angel there. And here we go. That's the solution. It's like a 50-step puzzle. Solving it gives you the lightning bolt. Excellent. Woo! So let's go downstairs. Go downstairs now that I finished the ghost thing, right? What did Ellen want? Yeah, Pergamentum.
Congratulations! You're one of the few people who have seen the 13 ghosts of Blackmoor Manor. As a reward, I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
Interesting. If you're facing the green dragon, look to the left and pull below the vase with the tree.
But a word to the wise, if you're wearing a hat, hang on to it, have fun!
Yes, it's very important to have notes while you're playing this game. I mean, Nancy does have notes, but I don't think these notes are as comprehensive as you would need in some cases.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
So, pull on that thing and whee! That looks like so much fun.
I guess I should explain.
I see you did not heed my warning. I realize you're a very curious young woman, but know this. These passageways can only lead to misfortune for the uninitiated, and I am not only speaking of physical peril.
Uninitiated? What do you...
You seem to know an awful lot about these passageways. Why is that?
Nancy, I know you're a good person and mean well, and I understand you feel compelled to discover what is happening to Linda. But I also have certain duties which may conflict with yours. I will not interfere as long as I am prohibited from doing so, but know that the instant I receive the word, you will no longer be welcomed in Blackmoor. Good day.
Very threatening. Yeah. So that slide is really fun. Yeah, but Ethel's not. Ethel is frightening. Okay. Whew. My heart rate needs to come back down after that scare. Oh boy. So, here's the lightning bolt. I believe we're moving the pipe like that. We want it to match the picture in the Mutus Liber. The one I said earlier matches the 6 pillars in the Great Hall, those 6 pillars. Oh, and there's a death scene
This
here.
must be Mrs. Drake's room.
Let's do it.
What?
Mrs. Drake, is that you? Hello? Mrs. Drake? Are you in there? Mrs. Drake?
I I didn't arrange for you to visit Blackmoor Manor so you could spend your time scaring the wits out of elderly women.
But I really had no idea Mrs. Drake would react like that. I mean, all I did was knock on her door.
It was the dead of night. What on earth were you expecting? For her to get up and have tea with you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrov. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Well, unfortunately, what's done is done, and there's nothing more to be said. Well, there's one more thing.
I'm fired?
Bingo.
No.
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
The winner is Lulu.
Mrs. Drake's scream is kind of hilarious. Just total overreacting. Okay, so I'm going to try to hit the target. Got it. Woo! And what's this? Yay! It's a thingy. Okay. So I believe that is for here.
Looks like a piece is missing.
Looks nice, fantastic. Okay, so, the coat of arms. We got this. This is why I like the game so much. You know, there's a bunch of puzzles and you can solve them in basically any order you want. So that's why I like. It's just a ton of puzzles and you're not being forced to do things in a very specific order. Unlike Midnight in Salem, for example, where you pretty much have to do everything in the exact same order. Or like Treasure in the Royal Tower, which is a fun game, but you have to do all of Dexter's chores at the start of the game in a very specific order. I just find that not as much fun when you replay the game, because you have to play it basically the same way every time. So check this out. We look through here.
I can see into Linda's room.
And it's Linda's room! Werewolf hands. Yeah, I don't think she's pregnant. I think she has werewolf hands. That is scary.
Oh, looks like it's time for another glow stick.
No, my glow stick is dying just when I was about to finish this puzzle.
Only the blameless shall pass
So here's
here.
the curse.
All others shall transform into beasts. Tooth and nail shall grow long, and hair shall turn coarse, till their aspect be as loathsome as their cold hearts. Prove thy worthiness, and memorialize here the innocent one so wrongly condemned for saving lives. Else consider thyself right and truly cursed.
Okay, let's go. E-L-I-N-O-R. Eleanor. That's the person whose name we're trying to write. Let's see if I can do this with just the one glow stick, or if the game will be really mean to me and say, no, you can't do it. Let's see if I can do this in time. Okay, turn all these things up. No! Oh, okay. Darn. I think my time is up. I will have to get another glow stick.
Shoot, here we go again.
So now I have to navigate everything in the dark. Forward, 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 right. Forward. Turn around, forward, forward, go left, left. Left again, forward, forward, forward. Forward. Got it. Wow, I got out of there in the dark. Woo! Hooray! Oh my gosh, that was somewhat of a killer. Whew! Okay. That was creepy. And I want to see if I can get a nightmare. I believe we can get nightmares. So I'll set my alarm clock. Yes. That's not a nightmare. That's just Nancy waking up early in the morning. Ha 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 ha. So now I'll try to get that Easter egg. Now it looks like Nancy wakes up normally. So let's see. Set the alarm for 6. I seem to be not getting this. So let's see. Set your alarm to 6 p.m. with the egg as the cursor. Wow, it's really dark at 6 p.m. Huh. And then set my alarm to 6 a.m. We'll see if this Easter egg works. Got it. So that was terrifying. That was just incredibly terrifying. And now let's talk to Jane. So let me set my alarm to when her lessons are over. Was that 4 p.m.?
Hi, Nancy.
Could I get another glow stick?
Yes, but you know the rule. First, we have to play another game. On your mark, get set, go!
Oh, okay, this game again. Actually, I see 5 of these, so I can go like this. Yeah, there we go. I see 4 of these. I see 5 of these. Yes. Okay, good. I feel like the game is having mercy on me and giving me extremely easy matches. Because it knows I'm so close to solving that one puzzle. Okay, only a few more. I don't see any more matches off the top of my head. Got it! Woo!
Woohoo! Here you go.
Jane, I saw you and Ethel performing some kind of ritual. What were you doing?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
In the middle of the night.
You and Ethel were pouring oil or something down some kind of drain.
Coo, you're a daft one. Imagine me and Ethel running around in the middle of the night pouring oil down drains.
I didn't say anything about it taking place in the middle of the night.
Well, isn't that when weird rituals usually take place? In the dead of night? Anyway, you were probably just having a bad dream. Believe me, this castle can sometimes give you nightmares.
I should get going.
Ta-ta!
She's such a liar. Such a liar. Okay.
Felicity, the dog!
Let's go over here. So it's left, down, left, right. Oh. Okay, yay, there we go. It was right, down, left, right. So on this side of the hidden passage... Turn these upwards. Got it. Okay, so now both sides of the puzzle are up, revealing this hidden area.
Wow, looks like I won't be needing any more of Jane's glow sticks.
Now we have a creepy glowing rock, so we don't need any more glow sticks. And here's the well. Let's go inside.
I'm at the bottom of the well.
My dear little Jane, just a quick note. Enclosed is what you requested. I hope it will help your guinea pig. It certainly helped me. All the best, Uncle Roger. So Jane asked for something to help her guinea pig. How curious. And I believe that's it for the well.
This reminds me of that picture I saw in the Mutus Liber. I'm supposed to press the button under the blue triangles I want to move, then press the one under the group I want to move them to, until I wind up with a group of just 4 triangles.
So I want just 4 triangles, I see. So how do I do that? Let's see. So if I get 2 here, say I've got 2 over here on the right, and then I put 5 over here in the middle, and then I move 5 to here, there's 4 in the middle. Yeah, what would Uncle Roger be giving to help a guinea pig? How very odd.
Oh my gosh, the room is moving!
So this is a difficult puzzle. That's the fast solution.
Weird symbols. Maybe knowing what that snake symbol means will help me figure out what the others mean.
So now we escape. Yeah, you're supposed to solve the puzzle, see that picture, then immediately solve the puzzle backwards. Oh, the rotating rooms. I'll show off that puzzle later on. How's that? We have to talk to Nigel here. My man Nigel. He'll tell us about that snake. So where is that? Nigel over here. Hey Nigel, I've got a creepy glowing stone. Do you want to see it?
Yes?
Do you know what the symbol of a snake eating its tail signifies?
The Ouroboros? It's a very old image and is usually associated with alchemy. You really do come up with the strangest questions, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho!
So we can look that up on Nancy's phone. Alchemy. Alchemy is now on Nancy's phone. Excellent, excellent. So you're supposed to look that up to get the solution to the puzzle, but I have the solution memorized. No, I don't have I have the solution to the gargoyle puzzle memorized. The solution to the alchemy puzzle I've got written down. So I'm going to go there. And just enter my solution. It is somewhat complicated. Ah, yes, and I promised to show what this puzzle looks like legitimately. So there's like an inside room here. If I can find it. Yeah. Here we go. So I wander through this maze until I find that inside room. Oh no, that's not an inside room, that's an outside room. And some of the doors don't have anything but behind them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Here's the inside room. Found it. So this gives a map of the room. So I'm currently here. And whenever I close a door, this outside thing is going to move along with all these doors that have circles on them. So the outside thing moved, so did all the doors that have circles on them. I want to reach the angel, so I'm going to try to go north. See which room I am in now. Okay, so I'm not in the angel room, but it looks like I could turn right and get to the angel room eventually. Oh, now where am I? Oh no, I turned in the wrong direction. Okay. So it can be tricky. It can be definitely a tricky puzzle. Let's go back to that main room, shall we? Okay, turn this way. I'm gonna be trapped forever, aren't I? Yep, I'm gonna be trapped forever. Okay, so I can go... Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so check this out. These are matched together, so I can go into the Mercury door, the one that's going all the way around the screen. And now I'm in the Mercury room. And I could just ride... Okay, that was not the door to the Mercury room. Oh, boy. Okay. Get myself back to the starting place. Here we go. Let's see, can I go left or right here? No, I don't want to go to the moon. See, that's probably gonna lead me nowhere, so I'm not gonna take it. Great. So now I'm in the rotating room. Great. So instead of taking this exit to death, I'm just gonna turn around, open the door but not go through it, and then I'll go forward here to the exit. So that's how that puzzle works. That's how you do it if you're trying to solve the puzzle legitimately, and notice it takes a forever long time. Okay, so what we need to do is select these symbols. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, and then this one 3 times. 1, 2. Okay, then this one. And this is the difficult one. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Got it. Can you access the web from down here? Yes, you can. Okay, so that helps, because you can use that to go back and forth between what these things are. So you need to know what the symbols mean, and basically what the combinations are. Let me put that down, and here I am in the ancient medieval
This looks like
forge.
some kind of medieval looks like a chunk of metal.
Woohoo! So we need to light the forge in order to melt the metal to make the key.
This looks like some kind of ancient mold.
In order to make the key for this. This thing.
A keyhole.
Yep, so we're gonna make the key with the ancient forge. We've got some papers. The Journal of Charles Pendleton. Ooh. Decree and initiate, maybe male or female. Cool stuff over here at the top. Yeah, we've got giant gears. I think they're for moving this fellow.
You are one big drink of water, aren't you?
Oh my, so handsome. So it's this guy, Aelus, Master of the Winds. Just random notes by random Pendlins.
Penelope Penvelin. Wow, this letter was written more than 200 years ago.
Woo! So one's a really big book that explains everything, I thought. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, so it's got a map of Blackmoor. Cool. But it also explains pretty much every puzzle. Every Penvelin writes their own and made their own puzzle. Fantastic! What a dream! So it looks like every other Penvelin basically discovered this cool history and made puzzles. So here's the shortcut through the moving rooms. The one that I will use, it's just you turn around and open the door twice, and then you're done. You're done. So let's solve this one puzzle right here. Alis, Master of the Winds.
Whoa. Sounds like the big guy out there just took a step.
So this is actually, happens in that room.
Looks like some winds are stronger than others.
I'm super strong. Poor Alis. He just got blown upwards. Well, I'll try to go downwards and try to capture that wind. I'm evil. That is kind of a creepy, evil-sounding laugh. Let's see. Should I get the one on top, I guess? Let's get this one on top. Just move into my area, Mr. Wind. Got it. So now let's get this wind over here on the right.
It sounds like air is going to the forge.
Solved it! Yep, so that's one of those puzzles. I hope you don't mind me reading every single puzzle out loud. It kind of takes forever to read each puzzle out loud, and I've solved several of them already. So the solution was open the door, don't go through it. Open the door, don't go through it. And exit. Fast solution through that puzzle. So one of the puzzles was... Let's see, over here. You play the bells. See this thing? It leads to the library.
I can see to the library.
We're gonna move Mercury.
Maybe this was some kind of security system that Eleanor devised when she was helping Cromwell's enemies get out of the country.
Could be.
Oh? The statue. It's moving. No!
I like making him scream. I'm sorry, that's a mean thing to do. Okay, let's make him face the proper direction. He needs to be facing me. No, I don't need to see his butt. Wrong direction. Okay, finger number 1. Good. And finger number 1 here. You can't really see his eyes, though. You want to get his eyes in the proper direction as well. So this is just, guess and check. Really, there are only 4 positions his eyes can be in. So let's hope we got the correct one. We did the first finger. Whoa, phone call.
Hello?
Hi, it's Ned.
Hey, Ned, what's up?
I could say I've been studying and needed a break, but the truth is I've been dying to hear from you. What's going on there?
What isn't going on here?
I'm listening.
This place may look like a staid English manor, but it's really just one big fun house.
Why do you say that?
Because every time I turn around, there's another door that I have to figure out how to open. This one door went to a slide that took me back down to the first floor.
No kidding.
And behind the last door I found, I discovered this old forge.
Forge? Isn't the thing you use to heat metal and make swords and stuff?
Right.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, actually, the forge looks like something I saw in this strange book Jane has in her room, which means I should probably check it out more thoroughly.
Probably hasn't been used for centuries.
That's the thing. It looks like it has been used recently. I mean, relatively recently. Certainly within the past 50 years or so.
What would someone be using a forge to make in this day and age?
There was also this big keyhole in the lab.
What about a key?
No key.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what has to be forged.
The key that goes in that keyhole?
That'd be my guess.
Good guessing, Ned.
I think Linda may be turning into the Beast of Blackmoor.
The Beast of Blackmoor?
In the 17th century, Eleanor Penvellyn was rumored to have turned her husband into some kind of creature for discovering something that he shouldn't have. She was later executed for witchcraft. Anyway, While I was looking into her room through this peephole,
You were spying on her through a peephole?
No, well, sort of. Okay, so maybe I was. But the point is, I got a glimpse of her hand, and it was all hairy.
You're kidding me.
Frankly, it was pretty shocking. And if the rest of her is anything like her hand, well, it's no wonder she won't let anyone see her.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure there is one.
Linda's stepdaughter, Jane, she has this really weird picture book in her room.
What do you mean, a picture book?
I mean, pictures are all that's in this book. No words, just these strange hand-drawn images. And the book is old, like it's been around for centuries.
Drawings, huh? Maybe it's some kind of an ancient instruction manual. You know, for people who didn't know how to read.
Could be. When I asked her about it, Jane said her grandfather gave it to her. And then...
And then what?
And then she changed the subject.
Sounds like that book may prove to be pretty important.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'm already looking forward to it.
Well, that was nice of Ned. Okay, let's not forget to feed Mrs. Drake's plants. You need to get some Pinky and Perky for that. Should we call Hugh Pendleton? Should we call the werewolf expert? Those are some optional phone calls we
Hi,
can
this
make.
is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, Pinky and Perky in a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
I'd like some Pinky and Perky, please.
Good choice. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
No, I'll be eating alone, thank you.
All right, then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato.
Please, just take it away.
But how can you expect to feel better if you don't eat properly?
And from now on, just bring me what I ask for.
A healthy digestive system cannot do without roughage, you know.
Yes, Mrs. Drake.
Interesting.
Mrs. Drake, what are you doing? What are you up to, Mrs. Drake? What was that? What was that, Mrs. Drake? I'll see if I can find her. I think she's right here. Yep.
Have you seen? The well is filled up again. It's very curious, but quite wonderful.
Can't we talk to her about that weird thing she just did? Oh.
Goodbye.
Run along.
Let's solve this puzzle first, then. Okay, hold on. Maybe we're supposed to look at that charm she put above Linda's door. I'll zoom in on that charm, and then I'll confront Mrs. Drake about it. Okay, charm over here. Can I see it? Here it is.
Looks like some sort of charm.
Yep. Yeah, you need to take a look at it before you can talk to Mrs. Drake about it. And let's solve the Froggy Frog puzzle. This is kind of a tough puzzle. What you
Someone
need to do...
deliberately set this up so they could use this squirt gun to hit those tiles over there.
Let's go over there. Go over to the princess without being attacked by crocodiles or alligators. No monsters. Oh no, I got eaten by one. Okay. Oh no, got eaten by one again. So this is just a random challenge. The crocodiles tend to change position every time. Let's see, I might make it. Yes. Yay, I did it. Woo! And it gives us a night head. Nice.
Yes?
I think Ethel is trying to recruit Jane into some kind of secret society.
Oh, for heaven's sake, child. Where did you ever get such nonsense?
I saw Ethel and Jane performing this ritual in the Great Hall in the middle of the night.
Poppycock! A ritual in the middle of the night? Young lady, I will not abide such wild stories. Imagine Ethel Bossany recruiting my grandniece into some kind of secret society. Next thing you'll be saying Linda has been cursed by some roving spirit, or that we have ghosts prowling about.
Oh, yeah, you do have ghosts in the manor, but yeah, you probably don't want to hear about it.
Why did you put that charm above Linda's door?
What? I fail to see why that is any of your concern. But if you must know, I was only trying to help Linda. Oh, I am at a loss as to what to do about her. A complete loss. Sometimes extraordinary situations require extraordinary measures. I thought that perhaps a charm would help. Whatever it is that's plaguing that poor thing.
I spoke with Mr. Tucker at the Boar's Head pub, but frankly, I'm not at all sure what he said.
Yes, his language is quite colourful, isn't it? He's Cockney, you see. My brother Alan and I loved to make up Cockney rhymes when we were young. We'd drive our governess quite batty. Haven't got a pot of glue, haven't got a pot of glue. Ha! How we teased her.
Pot of glue?
A clue, dear. Haven't got a clue. Rhymes with glue, you see.
Goodbye.
Good day.
So now I believe we can look up, on Nancy's phone, the Cockney rhyming slang. It works like that. Things that rhyme, you use them to replace other words. So let's see. Here it is. Come on, I want to see it. So, Mickey Mouse can mean, house. Baked beans, jeans, nanny goat, boat, Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudda, bread and butter. Teapot lids means kids. Also, God forbids can mean kids. I kind of like that one better. Hickory dickory dock clock. I've got some here, so let's see. Ball of chalk. So we'd say, hey, take a ball of chalk. That means walk, or go away, scram, get out of here. So let's see. Strike me dead can also mean bread. Okay. So tifter means hat. That's tit for tat. If you say, I took off my daisy roots and plowed the deep, all the flying kite, you mean I took off my boots and went to sleep all the night. Too much rabbit about his whistle means too much rabbit and pork about his whistle and flute, or too much talk about his new suit. That seems very long and complicated, and seems difficult to me. So bugle and Irish rose both mean nose. It's kind of difficult because lots of words rhyme with each other, right? So Fred, like, how do I know that means bread? It could mean bed. It could mean said. It could mean lead. Or dread. I'm filled with dread. I'm filled with me Uncle Fred. I'm filled with dread. Yeah, I don't know. So, we solved that puzzle. And I don't know what time it is. Let's switch to late at night.
That must be the food I ordered. Looks like Pinky and Perky is turkey. I knew that. Woo. This smells delicious.
That's some turkey.
That hit the spot.
That is some delicious food. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if I can get that frog Easter egg. I mean, the frog nightmare. I'll try that once more. So was it setting it to 6 p.m.? And then setting it to 6 a.m.? We'll see. We'll see. I could be 100% wrong about this. Apologies in advance if I have this wrong. I didn't! Hey, it's the frog!
How about we just shake this stuff off and go to the mall?
Easter egg nightmare. Gotta love it. Okay, so that is the frog Easter egg nightmare. That's the one I was trying to get earlier with the Easter egg, and now we've seen it. Hooray! So, it's 3 a.m. Nobody's awake, especially not Mrs. Drake. So now we can see what fancy thing she's hiding. Right over here. Give that turkey to the creature. Dear Mrs. Drake, concerning your recent inquiry, this is to confirm that according to the rules of inheritance to which your nephew, Hugh Penvillin, agreed when he assumed ownership of Blackmoor Manor, any wife he takes must reside in Blackmoor Manor for 6 consecutive months in the first year of marriage. Should she fail to meet this requirement, half of the estate will pass to the next heir specified in the will of your brother Alan. As you know, you are that heir. I'm sorry to hear Hugh's current wife Linda has been ill. While a change of scenery might be good for her, she must stay at the manor for another 3 months should she and her husband wish to retain full possession of the Blackmoor estate. Please convey to her my sincere hopes for a speedy recovery. And if I may be of further service to you, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours truly, Harold T. Bottleby, senior partner. Yeah, so Miss Drake inherits if Linda can't stay here for another 3 months. So Linda's already been here for 3 months. I guess the wedding was three months ago. Interesting. I didn't know. I thought they were more recently married. Okay, so we've got a couple of puzzles. Let's go back to the time when Jane would be at her lessons, because I think she sings the clue to the next puzzle.
We're in lessons right now.
Oh, no. Oh, just...
time has come.
I just wanted to hear some singing.
Felicity! The door!
Pax sax serax ola noa nostra.
Again.
Pax sax serax ola noa nostra.
I don't know what that lesson is. Some language, I suppose. Oh yeah, we didn't finish with this puzzle. My mistake, I forgot to check this. So, Mercury is looking down, meaning I can't take the wand. Oh, wait! I stole the wand from Mercury, even though he's looking down. Ha 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 ha. And we can use Nigel's computer. He has slightly different notes this time. Now, as the game goes on, he makes new notes. La la la. Dig up dirt on Hugh Penvillin. Oh, that's not very nice, Nigel. That's not nice at all.
Filius, filii, filio, filium.
That's more language work.
And the winner is Lulu. Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the... Hello!
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, morituri status...
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away!
Audaces fortuna iovat.
Fortune favors the bold.
Bye, bird.
Yovat, huh?
Polly is a stupid
Interesting
bird.
pronunciation.
This is not a good time.
Very good. And now the plural?
Pueri, puerorum. Pueris, pueros, pueris. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont.
Again.
Nous sommes, vous êtes,
So
ils
many
sont.
lessons. Looks like she changes lessons whenever you
Nous
turn
sommes,
around.
vous êtes, ils
That's the same lesson again.
Je suis, tu es, il est.
Good. Again.
Well, it doesn't look like I can get that songy song. I'm very sad.
I don't want to disturb them.
I do. So this puzzle is generally the Bridget song. It's supposed to help with this particular puzzle. Yeah. Let's see. And it's supposed to help also with this. This is the second part of that puzzle. What you're supposed to do is match the song. What you're supposed to do is match this thingy to that in order to get the solution.
What's that?
Here's a song.
Her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Sorry, friends, she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again.
Such a beautiful song. Bridget with her eyes so bright,
with her
eyes so bright, looks towards heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Sorry, friends, she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, so let's actually solve the puzzle now. Now that we've heard the song, now I feel very happy. Okay, so it's going to be red, and it's going to be missing the left fourth. So that's the lion. Red, left fourth, gone. Dragon just needs to be all red. And then the lynx is going to be all black. So cover it up all the way. Turning it aside, we have the rabbit, which is going to be green. And missing the left half. And the fish, blue, missing the left fourth. Let's see, is that not it? Did I miss something here?
John Penvillin.
Here's the book about the frog, by the way. We already solved the frog puzzle, though. So yeah, okay. Well, let me double check. My solution. Okay, so dragon's red, lion's red, missing the right fourth. The dragon was all red, not missing anything. Lynx, all black. So I think that's everything all covered up. Fish is blue, missing the left fourth. Rabbit's green, missing the left half. Let's see, where did I go astray? Unless my notes are wrong. Yep, okay, so let's see. Is this one dragon, all red. And then we've got the lion, which is the red, missing the right fourth. Whoops, not the left fourth, the right fourth. That's where I messed up. Okay, got it. So this goes on the end of the telescope, according to that picture. Actually goes in two places. Yeah. See, so it's the right fourth that was red, and then green half, blue left fourth. So this goes in two places. Place number one.
What goes there?
Down here. This is the Zodiac puzzle. What you need to do is look up the solution on your phone. It will tell you the order to press these buttons in. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Got it. So many puzzles. And this gives us the moon thingy. So now that we have the telescope lens, Nancy really does need a telescope. She will get it from Jane. So when are lessons over? 4? I'm going with 4 o'clock again.
What was that?
Yeah, putting all the clues back in place and resetting everything. Oh man, what a pain that would be. Resetting all the puzzles in the manor? Oh man, that would take forever.
Nancy, I'm so afraid. Someone just sent me this horrid message. Look at this.
This house is now mine, so of this be warned. Thou hast angered me and shall soon be gone.
Oh,
now
no.
look on the other side. That symbol is a rune. Right side up, it means protection like a shield. But there, it's upside down. It means I'm in danger.
I wouldn't take this seriously, Jane. Someone in this house is up to no good, and I'm determined to find out who it is.
Are you really? I mean, none of these weird things started happening until you came to Blackmoor. How do I know it's not you who's behind all this?
I think you can trust me.
I think not. I don't think I can trust anyone right now. I wish I'd never come back to this place. It's old and cold, and I hate it. And I just don't want to be here.
I know you're upset, but please, you have to trust me. I'm on your side. Jane, did there used to be a telescope in my room?
Mm-hmm. I took it outside to look at the stars. But if you want it back, you'll have to play a game with me.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, what's the game?
Let's see how quick your reflexes are. I'll time you. If you get the puzzle done in time, I'll return the telescope. If not, then you'll have to try again. On your mark, get set, go!
Okay, so this is a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know why Jane finds this fascinating to watch
5 minutes.
somebody else do a jigsaw puzzle in 5 minutes. But she does. Okay, let's move all these pieces out of the way. They're all covering each other, making it impossible to see where I'm putting anything. As usual for jigsaw puzzles, it's somewhat easier if you put the outside pieces in first. Let's see, that's a corner piece. That's a bottom piece. This actually looks like a corner piece too. No. Oh dear, Jane. Okay. Move that out of the way. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, you right-click to rotate. Oh, well, in that
4
case...
minutes.
Yeah, because I'm on senior mode. Okay. Right. I'm on senior mode. Okay, making this way more difficult than it could be. Oh, boy. Okay. There we go. Let's see, is this a bottom piece? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear me. There we go, okay. Good. Okay, got the left-hand side completely finished. This is just a really weird jigsaw puzzle, period. Good. Okay. Yes. Gonna do it.
3 minutes.
There. I think that's it. Okay, that piece didn't go there. Evil bunny in the middle. And here.
There.
You won.
Got
Good
it.
show. I'll put the telescope back in your room first chance I get.
Yeah, Jane just needs to
I should get going.
have a
Bye.
computer. Just play computer, get the internet. She'll just play video games on the internet all day long. As opposed to having fun watching Nancy play jigsaw puzzles. Nigel covered this up because he's scared of it. That's so cute.
There you are. I'm sorry to inform you that I shall soon be leaving Blackmoor. I just have a few things to take care of, and then I shall bid you adieu.
Why? Where are you going?
I have good reason to believe this place is genuinely haunted. There's no way I'm staying here 1 minute longer than I have to. Thankfully, I've finished most of my research and have enough to start my book.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
So Nigel's leaving. I see. Telescope should now be in Nancy's room. Excellent. We'll put this at the end of the telescope. And look through it. Okay, I'm gonna have to take notes on this. So, 1 sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is the sad face. 4 are the flutes. 5 is happy face. 2 is a parrot. And 3 is a liar. Whoops. 3 is a liar. Fantastic. So those would be symbols for that machine downstairs. Actually, wait. Nancy's room is attacked, right?
Scratch marks, like something was trying to get into my room.
Monsters! Monsters! It's the beast of Blackmoor.
It stopped working.
I broke it. Oh, no. So, Mrs. Drake will help? I hope. Over here.
Yes?
Do you believe that Blackmoor Manor is haunted?
No, of course not. I've lived here for many, many years, and I can tell you without a doubt that absolutely no ghosts walk these halls. An occasional odd creak here and there, yes, but no ghosts. But I do sometimes wonder if those who have passed away remain with us, lingering on. I miss my brother terribly, and I sometimes wonder if he is in some way still here.
Aw, poor Mrs. Drake.
I'd like to play the card machine in the Great Hall, but it's broken.
It's not broken. I removed its crank, as it was proving to be too much of a distraction for Jane. I suppose I could see where it's gone to. But in the meantime, be a dear and do something for me, would you?
Sure.
Do you see that hodgepodge of plants over there? They're my prize
Where
seedlings.
are they?
I had them perfectly arranged in that box, so I could easily move them about to catch the light. Unfortunately, Jane took all of them out when I wasn't looking. And now, for the life of me, I cannot get them back in the box, so that they all fit. Why don't you give it a try while I see about that crank? If we both succeed, we shall both be happy, if you catch my meaning. Remember, they must all fit in that box!
So it's this puzzle. Yay! It's just like that puzzle from a few games ago. Danger on Deception Island. Yes, we needed to get all those books to fit into a place. Now we need to get all of these seedlings to fit into a place. And there is a little bit of wiggle room, not too much wiggle room. Ah! Oh, okay, come on. Can I do this here? There we go. Okay, great. So that's kind of a little bit like one over that line on the far left. Let's see. I can rotate these pieces. I don't think that would help. There we go. Okay, so it's going to fit in here. Do I have a bigger piece? No. This? Oh, that's too large. Okay. This piece, maybe? No? Yeah! It's going to be difficult. Yeah, there we go. This is where it's like, oh, hey, now I can rotate the pieces. Now it's actually saving me some space. Yes. And then maybe here is just some small pieces there. No. I don't think this is it. I think I messed up. I think I failed. I don't know, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, no, I failed. Okay. Not enough room to get these small pieces in. Okay, let's try again. Try again. Why can't Jane solve this puzzle? Yes, Jane would love to solve this puzzle, I'm sure. Let's see, what if I rotated this? No, see, this one isn't a square, though. That's why I find it very strange when I try to rotate it. The game says, no, you can't rotate that piece. It's a square. It's not a square! Okay, this looks good. Left-hand side, entire left-hand side, completely done. Let's see. Put that here, perhaps. Yes. Looking good so far. And this is a big piece, so I'll maybe move here. And that piece like that there. Yes. Maybe. Please tell me one of those pieces fits into that small spot there. No, of course not. Why would that be the case? Here. Why can't I turn this piece so it's sideways, though? That's just not fair. I should be able to turn that piece sideways. I think if I turned this piece sideways, it would fit comfortably in this spot. Don't you agree with me? And then, yeah, I believe the same with this piece. Okay, well, that is just not fair in the slightest. Yeah. Let those big things out of the way. Okay, I can move this one sideways a bit. Moving this one sideways? This one doesn't go sideways. And that would be so much. Whew. Like this, perhaps? And then maybe move that just a little bit farther down, and then no, that won't work. Okay. This is impossible. Okay. It's not that impossible. Let's move everything down just a little bit. If I can move everything down just a touch, giving myself a little bit more space to work with. No. Okay, trying again. Let's see. Those three together. That looks good. I'm sure I'm like doing the exact same solution I had earlier. Except now I'm just moving the bigger pieces, because I had like a pile of 3 on the side, correct? Oh, here we go, this might be good. Yeah, so I got all the big pieces on the right-hand side here. Maybe rotate these smaller pieces? Please tell me they fit together? No? Yes? Yes?
There.
Done. Whew. Okay, solve that puzzle. And now, I just need to leave and return, and Mrs. Drake will be there. Just give Mrs. Drake some time to leave, and get that crank. And then go downstairs.
Yes?
I managed to get all those seedlings back in the box.
Wonderful. And I managed to find that crank. There you go.
Great, thank you. Goodbye.
Good day.
Good, and now we're just going to run this over to the area where we were.
Why, look! Another shoot! What a good philodendron you are!
Right here. So now it works again.
Those symbols look familiar.
So it was 1 sad, 2 parrot, 3 lyre, 4 flutes, and then 5 happy.
Maybe she'll give that to me if I win.
Yes, so we have to play Go Fish with her. So Calliope. No Calliope. She had parrot, but I don't have any parrots. Do you have any Cleos? No. Okay, I got that. Okay, any parrots or worlds? I don't have those. Do you have any of these? Yes! She has parrot, world, no sad face. I don't have any of those. Okay, what about those? Nope. So she has parrot, world, sad face. Oh, and she took all my... Wait, no. What? Oh, she took all the sad faces. And now she's taking all my happy faces as well. Okay, I'm losing this one. I don't have any parrots. Okay. I'll ask for Calliope again. Hey! I have that one, and she has it. Oh, but she asks me for it right away. No Pegasus. Okay, good. Let's try this. Yeah. No come from behind victory for me. Oh, wait, yes! Hey, I got a match. And she got a match, too. Ugh. Well, I got this one. I can ask for it. I think she has it. Yes. Yeah, she's winning 3-1. Okay, she's still winning 3-1. Let's try this one again. Yes. 3-2. Let's see, I just failed on the Calliope, so let's try this one. Hey, I got a match. Okay, 3-3. She asked for the parrot. Okay, I just failed on this one, so let's try Calliope. No. Oh, no. Ask for the parrot again. Oh, come on. I don't mind this puzzle. It's just so slow. Especially when you fail it. And there we go, she wins. Okay, we'll try again. So she has no scrolls. Okay, no, never mind. I mean, she has scroll. And she has pillar. Well, now she's taking all my pillars and winning. Just give us the arrow, Betty. Oh, she's taking that one away from me. I know she has Happy Mask now. This is Pegasus, Happy Mask, and the other one. Okay, give me a new card. I'll ask for it. Yeah, scroll. One, two, three. Let's go with the parrot again. Okay, and she has those ones on the far left. I don't know, sad face? I don't really like it when she deals out a card to me and then immediately asks for it and gets a match like that. That's what I feel is, it's sort of like cheating. Oh, hey, and now she got a match too with Pegasus. Well, that's cute. Hey, I got happy face. Maybe I can get a match there. I'll get a happy face match. Finally get a point. On the board, 3-1. Hey, and I got another match. Well, that's cute. Let's go with the world again. Ooh, I got one of those things. Okay. And, see, she hands it out to me and then immediately takes it. So this is no fun. Yep, and there she goes. She got a match on that. And now she's getting the parrot match. While she's doing this, I guess I'll just solve this puzzle.
By pulling out different plugs, I can create different patterns in the mold.
La 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 la. Done. Okay, so let's try again. Betty's such a cheater. Okay. So I did pretty well playing this game against Jane earlier, right? We got another Cleo thing. No Pegasus for her. We know she has Terpsichore. Oh, is it my turn? Okay. She keeps asking for Terpsichore that I don't have. Let's get a parrot. Ooh, good. I think I'm doing well this time. Yes! On the board first, everyone. Victory is mine. I've got like 2, 2, 2, and then 1. Yeah. Yes. 2-0. Way to go, me. Oh, darn. Oh! And then she gave me the happy thing to immediately take it back from me. Very sad. And now she got 3 in a row there. Let's get Pegasus. No Pegasus. And she gave me the Calliope to immediately take it back. And now she got all those. Let's go with Cleo. Yay, I got 3 in a row. Okay, so then let's go with that one. Yay! Okay, then it's her turn again, I suppose. Okay, let's go with, so it's 4 to 3. This is tough. Okay. It's a coin flip. Let's go with that. Yay! Okay, I think I won. I won. Yep, I won it, everybody. Got really lucky there at the end.
I won! All right, Betty, pay up.
Pay up, Betty. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so now I need to, see which ones I'm missing. So I have the Mercury one here. Excellent. Did I have the moon? Yes, I haven't put the moon into place yet, but I do have the moon. And then the arrow goes here. Excellent. And have I done the night head yet? I think I've done them all. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. Okay. So have I done this one, the time? Looks good. Let's see, Nancy talks when you get it correct, so I'm going to guess that the one I got wrong was the moon, and I had it upside down.
Sounds like I did something right.
There we go. And next we need to light the forge by pressing the wand to all 3 gargoyles. Or do I start? I start by pressing the wand here. Let's see, where's the gargoyle I start with? This one? That one. You have to do it within 10 seconds, so it's not a whole lot of time.
This wand probably works through magnets.
Fortunately, we have this awesome slide! Okay, light all 3 of them, and then poof.
Whoa, something tells me I just succeeded in lighting the forge.
Yay! Alright, so we're getting close to the end of the game. I think we've got a couple more scary scenes that we can see.
What was that? Where'd
Like
this come
this.
from? Doom shall come on swift wings to thee who has seen forbidden things. This looks like it came from a wolf.
Creepy. Let's see, does Nancy wake up in the middle of the night again? Yeah, there's another scene late at night, so let's see if I can get that one. If I can set the alarm clock for later at night. Yes.
Who is that? I wonder if these are what made those red eyes I saw outside the night I arrived.
This is how the culprit made those red eyes appear. We know with those dogs that were, it looked like the werewolf was about to attack Nancy. It was those light up red eyes. That was it. Creepy. I think that's it. I don't think we have anything to talk to anybody else about. So let's do the endgame challenge. We're gonna see who the culprit is momentarily. This puzzle again. Same cheat as before. Okay, am I doing the cheat wrong? Okay, yeah. Open the door once. Open the door a second time. Oh yeah, and I forgot to call the werewolf expert. Whoops. Oh, look at this beautiful scenery.
This is Paliki.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar, and I'm very busy. Besides, I've written 2 books and 12 articles on the subject. If you have questions, perhaps you should try reading one of them.
It's just that your writing makes you sound so knowledgeable that I felt compelled to talk to you.
Your attempt to win me over with flattery is as transparent as it is feeble. But it works. What do you want to know?
What do you consider to be the definitive signs that someone is turning into some kind of animal?
Symptoms are relatively subtle. A dry mouth, fatigue, impaired vision, and reduced blood flow to the skin. Is this person pale?
I can't say. She won't let anyone see her. She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
And at night, what does she do at night?
I can't be sure, but I do know that I saw something outside the night I arrived. Some kind of animal. And when I asked to see my friend, I was told she was unavailable.
This sounds very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some kind of creature, do you?
Young lady, I believe the human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
What if someone seems to be growing a lot of hair, like on her hands?
What do you mean by a lot?
I mean a lot.
Well, to tell you the truth, psychosomatic hair growth is extremely unusual. In fact, as far as I know, it's unheard of.
But it's still probably just a matter of mind over matter, or should I say body, right?
Almost certainly. But you might be well advised to keep an eye on her, and please, call me if anything happens.
If anything like what happens?
You'll know, Miss Drew. You'll know.
What would motivate someone to turn into an animal?
Most lycanthropes are under a great deal of stress, due perhaps to the death of a loved one, marriage, divorce, a relocation, that sort of thing. They're emotionally vulnerable, which means they're particularly open to the power of suggestion.
Someone suggests they become a lycanthrope?
Not in so many words, of course. Somehow they get it in their head that they're destined to take another form. They see something, they read something, someone says something to them. Somehow they come to believe they're supposed to undergo a physical metamorphosis, and so, in their weakened psychological state, they do.
So yes, you can turn into a werewolf just by thinking about it hard enough.
Do you think seeing an ancient curse would be enough to send someone, over the lycanthropic edge?
Absolutely. Of course, a person cannot morph into XYZ if that person has no idea what XYZ is. She has to have some prior knowledge of the creature she thinks she has been condemned to become. A book, a website, a movie, a play, a casual anecdote, any number of things could provide her subconscious brain with clues as to how she is to look, feel, and behave in her altered form.
Thanks for your time.
Good day.
All right, thank you, Dr. Paliki. And I don't want to solve this puzzle again. Yes, I don't think I can solve that puzzle again. Great, okay.
Forge is lit. Wow, molten metal.
That's so cool. Okay, so let's see. Push this, it goes directly into my key.
There, that looks right.
And the key looks amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful key. So let's put it into place to figure out who the culprit is.
Whatever you just found, it's mine. I'm the pen villain, not you. Besides, I would have found it before you did if I didn't have to sit there all day learning all that other silly rubbish. What is that?
I think it's the Penvillain family treasure.
That is the Pendleton treasure.
A rock? 600 years of secrets and mystery and puzzles, all because of a stupid rock? No way. There must be something under it.
No, don't touch it!
Jane, I told you not to touch it. You're gonna drop this trap on us and kill us both.
Jane, I told you not to touch it.
So that's a second chance.
No,
what
don't
you're
touch
supposed
it!
to do here is back away.
Nancy, help me! It's pitch black in here. I can't see anything. Get me out of here, please! I'm sorry I was mean to you before. I'm sorry for everything.
What do you mean by everything?
It's my fault Linda's sick. I mean, she's not really sick. I just made her think she is. I left that curse in her room and gave her allergy pills and put her medicine in a moisturizer.
Yeah, and she also made Linda read the book so Linda would start acting like she's a werewolf.
You made her think that she's changing into the Beast of Blackmoor, didn't you?
I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Daddy and me and Mommy, my real Mommy. Please don't make me talk anymore, Nancy. There's no air in here. I can't breathe.
I've got to figure out a way to get that box off of her fast.
I'm running out of air.
The way to get the box off of her is to use that really, really strong man. He can take it off. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you.
Dear Ned, well, there is a Beast of Blackmoor. Jane. She made poor Linda think she was turning into a monster by putting her uncle's hair restorer in Linda's moisturizer. She also slipped Mrs. Drake's allergy pills into Linda's food so she'd feel woozy all the time. An extremely dangerous thing to do. Needless to say, Jane's father was very upset, especially when he found out Jane had done it because she still wants him and her real mother to get back together. After Jane apologized to Linda and Hugh apologized to both of them, they all resolved to do whatever it takes to become a real family. As for Blackmoor Manor, ever since I told him about all the passageways and gadgetry I discovered, Hugh has become fascinated with his family history and has ordered Ethel to teach him what she's taught Jane. And while he doesn't believe for a second that the meteorite in that old alchemy lab has magical powers, he has encouraged Jane to come up with a puzzle to help ensure its safekeeping, just as initiates have been doing for centuries. Which reminds me, the Pendlelans swore me to secrecy when it comes to all their traditions. So don't tell anybody any of this, okay? Nigel suspected something was up when he came to get his laptop and has been hounding me ever since. This is just the kind of stuff he'd love to include in that unauthorized tell-all he's trying to write. If he calls me one more time, I'm telling on him. To Mrs. Drake. That'll teach him. Ever yours, Nancy.
Hey, sassy detective. Congratulations on cracking the case. You've been awarded the title of Obscurium Passagium. You found your way in the dark. Yes, I did find my pathway through the dark. Yay!
The year is 1930, and everything is on the rise. Unemployment, government breadlines, and organized crime. In the midst of it all, a heroine is born. Armed with only a flashlight, a blue roadster, and a spirited resourcefulness, a 16-year-old detective will go on to inspire hope in the hearts of young girls and kisses upon the lips of evildoers everywhere. Her name? Nancy Drew.
Dun, 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 dun. So, Nancy Drew's gonna be 16 in the next game. Interesting. Yes! Okay, so the next game takes place back in the year 1930, but for now, we are finished with this game. That's fantastic. Yes, we managed to beat the Curse of Blackmoor Manor in about 3 hours. It's pretty fun. That was kind of crazy, though, how Jane was tricking her grandmother into thinking... not grandmother. Not her grandmother. No. It's tricking her stepmother into thinking she's becoming a werewolf. So Jane really did a good job on that. I guess she read that werewolf book very thoroughly and just read all those steps. Also putting hair growth stuff. So that must have been the thing that Uncle Roger talked about in his letter. He said, hey, this helped with me. Hopefully it'll help with you. We do know Uncle Roger is bald. His toupee went flying in the middle of a windstorm after all. So he had miracle hair growth, which works on hands. Okay, here's the cast. Lonnie Manella as Nancy Drew and Lulu the Parrot. Amy Broomhall as Mrs. Drake. Connie Ellern as Jane Penvelin. Jen Ruzamna as Linda Penvelin. Sarah Papineau as Ethel Bossany. Stephen Hando as Nigel Mukherjee. Dora Lanier as Mrs. Petroff. Scott Cardy as Ned Nickerson. Jonah Von Spreeken as Hugh Penvelin. Tommy Tucker and Alan Penvelin. Alyssa Keene as Paliki Vadas, and then Max Holchek as the 1930s radio announcer. The announcer who's at the very end of the game. Do, that I could make you stay. How I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain. Time will bring them round again. Yes, that's Bridget's song there in the background. So that was a fantastic game. I hope you all enjoyed my live stream for Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmoor Manor. So, have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later, Governor.